All right, today's another day. You saw in the last video that Juan ended up finishing that fourth wall. So we're gonna have him start on the inside, finish that design wall. And since he's done with that, we can do the inside. Inside should go faster. And then we need to clean up the bottom and then chacum it. So, and add the planter stands and the statue stands. And so we got a lot more to do. So let's get this started. I'm gonna turn this around, show you what I got going on today. All right, today we rigged up a small aquarium pump with a tube to reach over and come out. So it might take a while, but it's easier than me getting in with a bucket and taking 4 hours to do it. I just put it in, so let's see how long it takes. It's a lot of water, a lot of rain. So I've got the extension cord, 3 of them, to go all the way to the house to be able to get this to work. So one is just starting the front part of this. So you can see it's got a little wave to it, but when it's done, it'll be beautiful. Beautiful now, but alrighty. We'll come back when this gets further down. Well, it's been going for about 20 minutes. It doesn't look like it's done anything. It's a steady flow too. I mean, it's coming out pretty good. So this might be an overnighter. Can't really tell how deep that is here in this corner. Maybe 7-8 inches, maybe? I don't know. Tired today. Weed eating wears me out. So he's doing what he did on the back side. He's gonna make it a lot easier to build it up with small rocks and then put cement over it so it doesn't take up so much material or cement material. So that's what he's doing. It's faster this way too. He could throw some cement up there, tap in the rocks, and then just put that last layer over the top of it. All right, I just took Juan home. I could tell it's a little bit coming down, but here it doesn't look like much, but it's still flowing like crazy. I might have to, if I go inside, take a shower and get all cleaned up and relax and get something to eat, I'll forget about it, and then that pump will be running dry and bust. So I think I'm just gonna have to stop it and then start it back up tomorrow morning, Friday. So that's what we're gonna do. All right guys, it's another beautiful day to weed eat while Juan gets this let me go around here, gets this accent wall or design wall, whatever you want to call it, leveled up. Looks like he's got the boards ready and he's getting some more rocks. Let's see what he's got. I'm gonna turn this around. Yeah, so he's got all the boards braced up to create that line we were showing you the other day. You see, so he puts the boards up, makes them level, and he sees how much cement he's got to add to that wall to make it straight. So he's got some more rocks to put in there to make it so we don't have to mix so much material. And he's gonna get going. I still have the pump down there taking the water out. Let me see if it's still running. Huh, I don't know, I think it popped off. Let me check it, hang on. Okay, yeah, it wasn't pulling. So the pump's just very little, so it doesn't have enough power to shoot up very high vertically. So I have to put this hose on it and then kind of siphon it. And then once it siphons, the gravity helps the pump pull and push. So anyway, it's back running now. All right, back at it. Let's start the day. All right, looks like he made quick work of that. So adding all those stones in there is going to be a lot easier for when he puts that layer of roboco on. So this top part might be done today, and then we can start doing the inside. He says the inside doesn't take very long because it doesn't need to be that perfect, and I totally agree, because you won't be able to see really inside the water. I told you that the chacum in here, when the sun hits it, gives a little teal color, but then I started thinking, oh well, that is true, especially in pools, but in ponds where algae grows and stuff like that, eventually the algae is gonna get on the bottom of it and everything and give something to fish to eat and stuff like that. So it might not be that kind of tealish green color, but we will show you. We are going to do the pool in the same way, so that'll, with the chemicals and the chlorine and stuff, it shouldn't be algified. So I'll show you back then, but that'll be a long time from now. So we got a lot of work to do around here. Say baby amigo. All right, we got the water down to as low as it can go for the pump, so this should be good enough. Maybe we can just evaporate. It'll just evaporate by the time we get inside. But let me go over here so we can see a little bit better. It's looking good. So just a little bit more, and then we'll make our way down, and then we can go on the inside. Looking good. All right, he's got pretty much everything. Well, he's got this just a little bit right on this side. He left 2 spots for the dragon heads for the water to come back into the pool or a pond, and I think that's a good idea. So we'll just won't have to chip out so much. So that's a good day's work. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but he's been working on this wall. The wind's blowing, but he's been working on this wall today. I didn't know if I was gonna film any at all, but that's we're preparing for the hurricane. They said it's coming. The governor closed down everything, told everybody to go home. I told Juan here that he can go home so he can prepare anything he needs to do for his house. But he said he will after he finishes this bucket. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I don't think he's worried too much, so I guess we'll figure out what happens. But he's doing a good job. Okay. All right, he's trying to finish up this bucket so I can take him home. But he stopped here because of the water. He didn't want to step in the water. But so he's gonna start on that wall over there. So got a lot done today actually. Hope you can hear me. The wind's blowing a lot, so we're about to cut this anyway. I gotta take him home. I need to make him stop working. All right, guys, it looks like he is done. Done doing the roboco on the inside. Get a closer look here. Oh. Se ve bien, amigo.
Hey.
Perfecto. So this didn't have to look perfect, just another layer of protection and to seal it. And this is going to have chacum on it anyway. I'm not going to chacum from here on and up because I want this gray to have the statue and the dragon heads coming out to all the match. So I think it'll look better like that. I just want the chacum on the inside underneath the water really, so that it can, it's shady today, so it can make that water pop, how it turns the watercolor. So, well, for a little while, and then the algae will grow and it'll just be a regular pond then. But with the 2 filter system that I have, hopefully, and with the water plants I'm gonna have in there, and the lily pads and stuff like that, and the floating water plants, it should create a lot of oxygen. Should help clear up the water as well, and then of course with water changes will help too. So, all right. So now I think we need to. This is Friday, so on Monday we'll get back to work. It rained this morning. I mean, it was all the way up here since we got hit with the Milton hurricane. Nothing happened to the house, but just a lot of rain. The beach house that we have, we locked the shutters up and everything, so I think everything's okay there. Other than that, we're good to go. So it's just, we've just been off a couple days because of the rain. So today's actually a beautiful day. And he got to knock it out quick today. So probably Monday I'll figure out what we're gonna. I think we already talked about we're gonna do the stands inside of it for the plants, and the stand for the statue. And then after that, I think he'll have to roboco those to seal those in with the blocks. Then after that, we'll do the chacum. So it's probably a couple more weeks, but it's the final time. So I'm excited about that. Man, our neighbors are partying. I don't know if you can hear that, but here's the quick end overview. So we're all done. So as soon as we get back on Monday, we're gonna start with the corner planters. We got those planters that I built in those two little square, crap, I don't even know what to call them. But anyway, they're going on these tops. So we'll probably put those down. Then he's got to fix the tops all the way around. And then it's just chacum, planters, filters, fish. We might need some water in there too. So maybe water, then fish. All right, well, that's it. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll get on it and see how far we can get next week.